What was the most shocking thing you found out about your childhood best friend as an adult? My best friend and I were inseparable. We grew up in a small town, and our parents were close too. We did everything together, from playing in the woods to building forts. We even had a secret handshake. But when we were 12, his family moved away. We promised to stay in touch, but life got in the way. Fast forward 20 years, and I was scrolling through Facebook when I saw a post about him. It was a news article, and my heart dropped when I saw his face. He had been arrested for a string of robberies. I couldn't believe it. The article said he had been struggling with addiction and had turned to crime to support his habit. I was shocked. This was the same guy who used to help old ladies cross the street. I reached out to his sister, who I hadn't talked to in years. She told me he had been in and out of rehab and had been trying to get his life back on track. He had a daughter who he loved more than anything. I decided to write him a letter. I told him about all the good times we had and how I believed he could turn his life around. A few weeks later, I got a letter back. He thanked me for reaching out and said he was working on getting clean. He said my letter had reminded him of who he used to be. A few years later, I got a call from him. He was out of prison and had been sober for a year. He had a job and was rebuilding his life. We talked for hours, and it was like no time had passed. We still had that same connection.